The BMW 2 Series has quite the legacy, right? But before you get excited, I'm not in the M2 Coupé or even the M240i X-Drive. I am in what is probably considered the more budget-friendly model. It is the 220i. If you consider around 773,000 Rand as budget-friendly, I certainly don't. But let's be frank. This is a car that you buy with your heart and not your head. Now, I'm going to get to the practical side of things, or lack thereof, in a second. But let's talk about the looks. Now, I know that is quite, well, very subjective for that matter. It's a very good-looking car. It has been a bit polarizing for some. I've seen on social media, you've got those who love it and those who don't. I appreciate that it doesn't have that enormous kidney grille that we've seen on all the other BMW models of late. And I hate to use the term sexy with a car. I just don't like it. But it does have a kind of sex appeal. And it's certainly turning heads wherever I go. And I think in the metal, this car looks much better than it does in pictures. And it sort of grows on you more and more. And eventually you sort of look at it and think, sure, thing of beauty. Inside is all very familiar BMW. You've got a few sort of M Sport details here and there, which make it feel a little bit sporty. It's also got these M-colored sort of door vibes here. And at night, or in the dark, it looks really amazing. I wanted to try and capture it. It's quite hard on camera because in real life it looks really nice. In the day it's sort of like, but at night it's like makes such a cool vibe in here. So it is a two-door compact car, right? But in the back, there are rear seats and there's ISO fixed mounts. To try and get the car seat just into the rear was a whole thing because these seats obviously come forward, but they can't go forward enough for the size of a car seat that's going in. So instead, I had to put the seats flat, get it in, climb into the back, try and sort of connect it and everything. By the time I got out, I was exhausted. The boot is quite big though, so at least you've got a lot of space for sort of luggage and even sort of prams or anything like that. So in that way, that would work. But the main thing, right? Performance. So this has got a 2-litre 4-cylinder turbo petrol. You're getting 135 kilowatts of power and 300 newton meters of torque. And it sends all the power to the rear wheels via an 8-speed automatic transmission. Now, bearing in mind that this is quite a heavy car, so the performance of it isn't exactly mind-blowing. It is fantastic on sort of an open road. It's wonderful on the twisties though. The handling and dynamics of this car are really, really good. But I think for the price, you're gonna want a little bit more bang for your buck, if you will. But if you don't want to spend over R1 million, then this is probably a good compromise because like I say, it's still really fun to drive. Again, I think BMW enthusiasts will really, really enjoy it because of the dynamics and because of the handling, not because of sort of a straight line performance.